Remember, shout out to my Patreon. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year because y'all have definitely been riding with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys, so make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos. Don't forget to order your custom Stokes styling merch. That's right, we have merch. Just click the link down below in the description box and order your Stokes styling merch today. Showtime, y'all. Make sure you're sharing this video out and liking as you come in, and I'll get started here shortly. Hey, I be in here partying to my theme music, okay? I love that. Hey, y'all, look, we are just coming back with those live videos. We are going to be reviewing BET Presents The Encore. Did y'all enjoy this show? Okay, I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to be honest. I did not plan on watching this show because I was not necessarily invested in pretty much anybody that they had on the cast. But surprisingly, I watched Sisters, which if you have not seen my Sisters review, make sure you check that out. That was the video I did right before this one. So I watched Sisters, and then I was like, okay, it came on and I started watching it, and this is actually probably going to be a pretty interesting show. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Again, like I said, I did not take any notes because that's just not the type of reviewer that I am. I like to kind of, sometimes I take notes, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just like to give y'all what I think about stuff off the top of the dome. If I forget anything, feel free to drop down in the comments so that we can discuss it, because sometimes things just slip my mind. But I'm gonna pull up the picture and we're just gonna talk about the 9 ladies. So basically the premise of this show is that they are getting some previously known R&B girls together to create a super group. Okay, so we have a total of 9 women that are coming into this house, and they're going to be in this house for a month. And during this month, they have to create an album or create like some music. I don't know if it was a whole album, but I think they're trying to create like an album, and they're trying to get the performances together. They're going to do a performance. They had that little avatar girl. I can't remember her name, but that used to be on BET. She's like the one introducing and kind of hosting. So here are our 9 women. Starting on the top left, we have Nivea. Y'all know Nivea, okay? Y'all remember Nivea. She has not been doing music for a while. She's been a mom. She has 2 kids with The Dream and 1 kid with Lil Wayne. So we have Nivea, who honestly, out of everybody, I was like the most enthused to see. Next to her in the middle top row, we have Keely Williams from 3LW and Cheetah Girls fame. Then we have Shamari DeVoe from Black and The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 12, 11, one of those seasons. In the middle section, the white girl with the blonde hair, we have Aubrey O'Day. I know you might not be able to recognize her, but that's who that is. I mean, you know, a lot of filler, a lot of lip, a lot of titty, a lot of body, yaddy, yaddy. Now, in the middle, we have Irish from 702. Now, I know 702. I know the songs, but I did not know any of the women from 702. And so we have another one of her member or group mates down at the bottom with the red hair on the end. I can't remember her name. Let me see if I stop this banner, I can find it. Lamisha over here on the end with the red. So they were both from 702. Then Felicia here on the middle row with all this hair is from the group Cherish. We have her twin sister on the bottom row in the middle, Fallon, also from the group Cherish. And up here with the hands, that's Miss Pamela, honey, Miss Pam from Total. All right, so these are our 9 ladies. This is a very hodgepodge group of women, if I do say so myself. So the first people to get into the house were the twins, Felicia and Fallon. And they came in, they are both beautiful. Their hit was do it, do it, do it, do it. You know the rest be rocking to it. So do it, do it, do it. Hey, bounce with it, rock with it. That's the only song they had, y'all. That was back in 2006. So, you know, we have not heard from them. They come in first. They seem excited. Then we end up getting Pam from Total was the next one to come. And, honey, they instantly started throwing shade, okay? It was instant. Let me tell y'all something. These twins are off the chain. They between the twins and Aubrey O'Day, I don't see, and probably Keely too, I don't see this group happening, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, hey Alethea. They instantly threw shade. They called Pamela auntie, honey. They said they trying to have the hot popping girl group, not the auntie group. Miss Pamela, though, is a sweetheart. She said that she has gone through some struggles, okay? She's a recovering alcoholic, and she has gotten her life on track, found the Lord. And he is the one that told her to come into this house and to make some things shake. Then who came in after that? I don't remember the order of everybody who came in after that. So I'm going to say it was Shamari, I believe. Again, this one up here, top right, Shamari. And again, she came from Black. She talked about how they were the proteges from Lisa Left Eye Lopez up until her passing. And they had some short fame. They had the 808 song. I can't sing it right now because I can't remember it, but I know the song. I wish I could sing it for you. And she comes in, she's super bubbly. Like, I liked her on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to like her on this show as well. Then we ended up having Nivea come in, love Nivea. Then everybody else kind of trickled in. And as the ladies from 702, so this is clearly like the divide, though. I did think it was weird because you have the ladies from 702, which was more of a 90s group, and then Pamela, which is a 90s group. And then everyone else were in their heyday in the early 2000s. So it does seem like they have like a big age gap. So the first kind of tip, skerfuffle that the group's getting to is they were like, oh my gosh, okay, so it's 9 women here. That's a really big girl group. Like, oh my gosh. And Keely from 3OW and Cheetah Girls fame says she's actually did not come to be a part of the group. She came to be like creative director. And so the twins instantly get upset because I don't know, maybe being creative director in their head is the same as being like a manager or a boss. I don't see how that goes. But Keely said that she didn't say it in any kind of nasty or negative way. She was just like, no, I don't plan on being a part of the group, but I do want to, help y'all creatively and be a creative director. So they were instantly upset. And they went to talk shooting about their accolades and how good they are. And they still write music. And one of them just became a certified millionaire. Like, what do you want, a cookie? What if you came to be a part of the group? So all the ladies were kind of, well, not all the ladies, but a few of the ladies were quite upset about it. It ended up causing an uproar in the kitchen, honey. Nivea didn't care nothing about that uproar. She said, I need a snack. Okay, forget all of that. Bring me a snack. I liked her purple hair, by the way. I think I want to get some purple braids. Focus. But Nivea wasn't worried about it. Pamela was like, she thought that Keely just said that she's coming to help. Why be upset when someone wants to help? Help is a good word. So the twins storm off. And so now everybody has a bad impression of them because y'all have just started this project off with negative vibes. Just instantly started the project off with negative vibes. They end up coming back the next and saying, okay, we're going to work on it. So the next day, everybody gets up. Nivea is in the kitchen making jokes. Nivea is going to be the levity of the group. You can tell she's just fun. She's just likable. She's just, like out of all of the women, she just had, between her and Shamari, I think are going to be like just the people that are kind of peacemakers and fun and light. So they end up doing like a vocal coaching lesson. And so each woman goes around the table and they kind of sing a song. The first to go was Keely. Now, it's weird because Keely is participating in the group activities for making the band. Shout out to Diddy. She's participating in the group activities for making the band. However, she doesn't want to actually be a part of the girl group. Side note, y'all, make sure you like the video. So it's kind of weird because she's sitting there and she sings the song, whatever song it was, I don't remember. And her voice is a little shaky. She doesn't sound horrible, but her voice was definitely a little shaky. And so now that just does nothing but give the twins even more reason to like look at her sideways. As they go around the table, Nivea to me sounded so good. She did. I don't remember. I should have took notes. I should have wrote down the song that they sung. But Nivea sounded so nice. She gave us a few whistle tones. Nivea still has a very strong voice. And to think about it, though, a lot of these girls are from an era of girl groups, of an era in time in music where you had to have vocal ability. It was not all of these whisper sounds, whisper songs. It wasn't all of this, auto-tune. It wasn't all of that. You had to sing. You had to give it to them. Then we go around. I think we saw everybody sing. Aubrey has a very soulful voice. I believe she sung a Christina Aguilera song, which was funny because she was kind of looking like Christina, and she was really giving that belty, tonal, just voice. Like it was really good. Both of the twins sounded really nice. Pamela has a very unique voice. It's a very distinct voice. I don't know if I like it or not. And no shade, because she was hitting the notes. It's just her tone is very different and very distinctive. I think it will be really nice and blend with the group, but she would not be much of a solo artist for sure. Letitia over here at 702, she did really good. The one on the bottom, she did really good. I was kind of surprised to hear her vocals. I think she was singing, I will love you anyway. Even if you cannot stay, I think you are the one for me. Here is where you ought to be. I was like, come on, baby. Say, whoa, sweet thing. I was like, y'all better. The weakest person was definitely Irish, the lady here in the center from 702. And she said that she's excited to do this group because in 702, the other member that's not there was kind of like the lead. And they were reduced to kind of backup singers. So this is her chance to this is her chance for them to kind of show that they are actually good singers. Although that particular scene, it did not show it. Her voice was very shaky. Her tone was very weak. It was like, but you know, she could just be rusty, you know, do some diaphragm exercises. He ho 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 ho. Maybe it'll come together. We'll see. Then the next kind of thing that we saw was them down in the studio, I believe. So the producers who are going to be helping them with the album come down into the studio, and they're trying to discuss their vision for the album. So the aunties, sorry, but that's kind of who they are. The aunties of the group basically say, look, I'm not trying to be out here making thought music. I don't want my children to think that their mama's a hoe. Okay. Pamela says, look, I'm very sensitive about the subjects because I can't pick and choose what's in the Bible. So in other words, I'm not going to be busting it and spreading it wide like Meg Thee Stallion them. But the young girls are like, hey, look, but all you know, I could be singing about my husband. I want to make fun music. I don't want to censor us. I don't want to put any limitations on it. So they definitely have varying visions on where they want this group to go. I think you can make good music. Like you can talk about sex, you can talk about love, you can talk about all of that. You don't have to be raunchy. And I think that's something that we are missing in music today. It's not just like you don't have to say bust it wide open with the WAP, put it in, stick it well. Like it don't have to be all of that for you to still get all that across. And for an R&B group, you don't need all of that. You know, it is the metaphors and the similes and the analogies and just the suggestiveness of it. That's what makes it sexy. That's what makes it, you know, enticing. So I think they can still very much talk about sex or whatever. I just think that I agree that there's a way to do it for everybody to feel comfortable, but I don't know if we gonna get that way or not. Then, excuse me, we end up seeing, I think there was a little scene where we really got to kind of get to know them better and get to see the humanness in them. And we saw that which Irish opens up about how she was a twin and she lost her twin when they were 27 years old from cancer. She was another member of the group, and she was saying how she lost her twin around the same time that she got pregnant with her son. And so, you know, it was like starting her life over and how hurtful it was. And so, of course, it really tugged on everybody's heartstrings, especially Felicia and Fallon, because they are twins. And you know, she said that Iris said that when her sister ended up in hospice, she looked up and said, am I going to die? And Iris said she just instinctively was like, you know, if you go, I'm going too, you know. And it was just a really touching moment. Pamela said, this is, you know, the devil thought he had me. You know, the devil thought that he was going to tear up this group and cause dissension, but it's reasons like that, it's moments like that they are meant to be in the house and that they are going to work things out. So it was really cute. So then it's time for the dance session. And y'all got the, you know, it's time for the dance session. And so we have the choreographer who is choreographed for Nicki Minaj. She come in there, baby, with her little top, her little belly shirt and her little pants with the cutouts and her heels, and she come up there, and the moves gonna be like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hey, get it out, okay. And you know, if you know, look at this group, y'all just tell me who y'all think hit it and who didn't hit it. Of course, Aubrey O'Day hit it because she came from Danity Kane, and that was definitely something that Diddy enforced. They had to be able to sing and dance. So Aubrey was hitting it. Shamari did good. I think the twins did well. Keely is a cheetah girl, baby. She's a cheetah girl. She commands the room, honey. Cause we are sisters. Hey, we stay together. Hey, she did really good. And so the girls were like, I mean, she does well. She should totally be a part of the group. But I think that her being someone who has been in girl groups, who has done it, is a great it's great to help them. Like her learning the choreography, she can help y'all practice. She can tell y'all what's looking good, what's not looking good, maybe how to step this way, how to step that way, and to bring the girls together. But Kitty did. She definitely did look good. But as I'm sure you could kind of guess, the aunties, on the other hand, not so good. They were not hitting the moves the way that the moves are. They weren't giving what they were supposed to be giving. But at the same time, and this is just me thinking as a choreographer, that's perfectly okay because you have so many girls. Don't try to make all the girls do the same choreography. You have about half that aren't that strong, and you have half that are strong. So you can kind of dumb down some of the choreography. So if the girls that do really good, if their choreography is 3 and 4, all right, because they can hit 3 and 4, but the bad girls, you just give them 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Like just or you can make it work. You can get that together. That's all a part of being a choreographer. So I think the fact that they have so many girls could help them in hiding and masking the ones that are a little bit weaker in the dancing arena. But it was clear who were the weak ones and who were the strong ones. So after this little meetup, Aubrey is a little bit concerned, honey. The aunties, they can't dance. They don't want to sing about raunch. Maybe we need to have 2 different groups. Maybe we need to have the aunties and the nieces like over there at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So she goes and she recruits the twins and she tells them that this is what she's thinking. So then she calls a massive group meeting. And it was kind of weird because in the group meeting, they just kind of went ahead and split it off. You know, they were like, okay, Aubrey was like, well, I mean, I think that we should have 2 groups, me and the twins, and then I guess maybe Shamari. Because Shamari's like the next youngest, I'm assuming. And then the rest of y'all can be in this other group. So it's like group A and group B. And everybody was kind of like, okay, I guess. I don't know. But this isn't what we came here to do. You know, so it was almost like they agreed to it, but then they didn't agree to it. And Keely just said that basically she didn't want to do that because it kind of causes dissension, which it does. It's going to cause like a competition. It's going to cause like, and then it's like, oh, it's not even like you mixed and mingled. It was blatant. It's like, oh, we want the young girls over here and we want the older women over there. Like, no, if you're going to do 2 groups, let's say y'all were going to do 2 groups. I think it should have been like 2 and 2. So then of course, the twins want to stay together. But at that point, I wouldn't even like, no, y'all need to split up. It'd be like 1 twin over here, 1 twin over there. 1 702 member over here, 1 702 member over there. You get what I'm saying? That way it could have been evenly distributed. Not like, okay, well, the nieces, we just gonna come on over here because we can already dance good and we just gonna do, you know? So that ended up causing some drama because Keely, I guess, was just like, that's kind of not what we're here for and not good. And so the twins run back over to Aubrey and was like, well, we heard Keely say that you're causing dissension. And so Aubrey says, well, when she walks in here, I'm going to confront her about it. And she does. And let's just call a thing a thing. The 3 people that are going to mess up this project for them all will be the twins. Specifically, which twin? The one with the straight hair. Which one got the straight hair? The one on the bottom, Fallon. Specifically Fallon. Fallon is the messy twin. So Fallon, Aubrey, and Felicia just by default are going to be the issues in this group. I think also just the fact that Keely is not wanting to join the group, so people are not going to respect her opinion and respect what she presents and brings to the project, that's going to cause an issue in the end. You have all of these women who at some point definitely had an ego, which you shouldn't, because check your ego at the door. Most of you have not been. I think the only one that has like succeeded the most internationally probably would have been Keely, and that's because of them doggone cheetah girls. Okay. I know Danny Kane did have their 2 #1 albums back to back, but then it was just like dead, done. All we know Aubrey for now is going on random reality TV shows. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just think that those are going to be the downfalls, and the ego is going to definitely be the downfall. But you know what? I'm here for it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch every down in the fall. Are y'all gonna watch it too? Are y'all gonna be here with me as I do my reviews? I hope so. Thank y'all. I think that's all I got to say about it. If y'all have anything y'all want to say, you can always drop it down in the comment section. If you're watching on the playback, thank you. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, check out the other videos that I posted today. This is today's 3rd video. I might record one more video, but it'll be a recorded and it'll just actually get posted later. And that will be for Teen Mom too. I know a lot of y'all have not been watching my Teen Mom reviews, but you can always stop by and check it out because I still give y'all my thoughts on that as well. So right now our shows are Ready to Love, Sisters, The Encore, and Teen Mom 2. If you have any suggestions for any shows that you would like to see me review, you can always leave that in the comment section as well. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.